Hello and welcome. This is an Illuminating Your Butterfly testimonial with Susan Fridinger. And I really appreciate you being here today, Susan.
My pleasure.
Welcome. Thank you. And Susan and I met how long ago? It was about a year and a half ago, I think.
Yes, through a friend.
Yeah, a mutual friend and at an event. And I guess you followed my work for about 3, 4 months, and then you reached out to do individual sessions, right? And
Hmm.
then you decided to take Illuminating Your Butterfly.
I did.
And just as a quick reminder, Illuminating Your Butterfly is an energy mastery system designed to get you out of overwhelm and feeling anxious. It fills your toolbox with practical skills that connect you to your energy and protect you from others' energy. And the tools in the workshop will make you feel relaxed, give you more energy, and have relationships that are playful and fun. And you will be able to help others in a loving and compassionate way. And so, Susan, I would appreciate if you would share just briefly like your journey along like spirituality and how you kind of like got to the point of feeling like you wanted to reach out to me.
Okay. Well, I'm a seeker, a spiritually seeker, and I've moved around to different churches, but also am open to other types of spirituality. I've participated in counseling multiple times in my adult life to help me heal from difficult events and just work through traumas and transitions like divorce and grief. And then the last time I went to counseling, I felt like I needed something just a little bit more, and a friend suggested Reiki, which I was open to, and that helped a lot. And then I went through a painful breakup, and I heard about Lucy through a friend, as she said, and it kind of just felt like the next step for me. I had tried meditating along the way,
Hmm.
but just couldn't, I don't know, it was just like, okay, I'm sitting here trying to turn off the voices in my head, the voice in my head, and it's not working. So
Yeah.
um, it was just like a chatty. And so I kind of put meditating on a back burner. But
Yeah.
spiritually speaking, I'm just open and curious to alternative and integrative types of healing. And I go into things without any expectations. I just want to try
Beautiful.
something and feel how it feels and see how it works.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Thank
I love
you.
the journey. So, just a overall seeker, going to churches, spirituality, counseling. I love that counseling was able to help you as far as it did. And then also, like, I do feel like there's always that, like, there's just that little something more
Yes,
um,
exactly.
that I think that my work is able to bring.
Mhm.
And so I love that you were also trying to meditate. That is one thing that I try to tell people. So I'm going to say it here is you don't have to turn off in your mind. It's being aware of what is happening in your mind. And you know that now more than ever. And you've been practicing it so well through another course that I teach.
Mhm.
And I love the open, curious, and without expectations. It's a great way to live life.
Thanks.
And if you could think about like last year around this time, end of October, beginning of November, when you decided to take Illuminating Your Butterfly, do you remember kind of like what you were feeling if you want to share that?
Sure. Well, we had been working together for a while because of the breakup, and so, but that person was still kind of, I don't know, I still felt like that energy was around, so had
Yeah.
I felt broken. Still hadn't really kind of healed, totally anxious. I was not very sure of myself,
Mm-hmm.
overwhelmed, unmotivated. I was just kind of felt like I was going through the motions and mostly like my life was happening to me without intentionality. And that's been a big, I think, change for me with illuminating your butterfly and with working with you, how that's kind of has flipped around for me. So,
Beautiful. I love it. I mean, I don't love where you were, but yeah, so we've got just the especially anxious, overwhelmed, the unmotivated, and then you just felt like that switched into more conscious living and
Mhm.
being intentional in how you're approaching life.
Yes,
Beautiful.
thanks.
And so, what do you feel like you were looking to get out of illuminating your butterfly when you decided to sign up? Do you remember what that thing was that you were just like, yes, I think I'm going to get this?
Yeah. Well, as you mentioned, tools and techniques to just not sit there and listen to that voice, but to actually, work with it or use it to
Yeah,
my advantage in order to have more of a connection in mind, soul, body, and spirit, and not have them be so disconnected. And then I just wanted to build something that would build on and tie together everything that I'd been working towards with counseling, I mean, the counseling took me so far. And so I felt like, this feels like something that will take me that next step in addition to working with you, but also, and tie that all together, the Reiki, the energy
yeah,
healing, and just tie it all together and build on it and feel, you know, the connection inside.
yeah, that makes sense. So it almost sounds like you were just, I mean, you connecting mind, body, spirit. So, and then also feels like you were connecting all of your like experiences and learning and the healing journey that you had. And it just sounds like a lot of integration
Yes, that's
happened.
the word, definitely.
Yeah. Or that's what you were looking for, was
Yes.
integration.
Mhm.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And then from that, after taking Illuminating Your Butterfly, and again, it's been a year, and sometimes I like for that to sink in because I think it's hard when you first stop the course and you're just like, oh my God, just learned all this stuff, and now what? Um, but how has the taking the course changed your life? Like, how do you see maybe that you've been able to fold some of those things into your daily life and how things have changed for you over the past year?
Okay. Well, I did kind of feel that way after the course was over, like, oh my goodness, what do I do with all this? Where do I begin?
Yeah,
And so I just kind of took small steps, and I had taken copious notes and handwritten. So I went back through and entered them in my computer, and so that kind of, you know, um, brought that all of that back, made it more concrete for me instead of
yeah,
just
definitely.
abstract. And then just starting with little pieces, almost every day, trying out, or doing one of the techniques that we learned, and
Hmm.
then say, oh, that is working, and then trying, doing something else, and then just going from there, and then not being so rigid with it, but just actually sitting with myself and decide and feeling, okay, I think this tool would work right now, or this
Hmm.
technique, and then going with that. And I definitely feel less stressed, more joyful. I feel more integrated and just grounded, more in flow with life, more present and less anxious, more confident. I mean, and that's not to say that I don't ever get triggered or, get impatient or whatever, but I feel like when those things happen, like if I do get triggered, I seem to recognize it more quickly and I can manage it more effectively rather than to just allowing it to drag me down, or if I do get angry about something, I allow that anger to inform me about, okay, what is that, what is that about? What is it trying to tell me? And then I don't hold on to that anger like I
Yeah.
used to, and actually
I have the
can laugh,
chills.
and I can laugh at myself when it's like, and that sometimes happens almost instantaneously because I'll be driving and I get mad at somebody, in front of me, and then it's just like,
Mhm.
okay, what was that? And then I just laughing. So that's a big change for me because ordinarily those kinds of things, I would let them just really ruin my day. But now it's just like, and it's a, it flows more easily, not necessarily always that quickly, but just flows more easily. And I kind of feel like the Illuminating Your Butterfly class is like yoga for your mind, body, spirit. I mean, I do yoga in the mornings for my body, and sometimes now I even incorporate some of the techniques that I learned while I'm doing yoga. But that's what I was thinking about that in preparation for this. It's like, oh, illuminating your butterflies is like yoga for your mind, soul, and spirit. So yeah.
Which makes sense because yoga literally means like yoke, to like bring together and to
Oh,
combine. And so
okay.
that makes sense that you're putting that together, that you're integrating all of
Yeah.
the things from this course.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. So this is amazing. I got chills a couple times with you talking. Just the fact that I love how you said like you might get angry, but you're able to laugh at yourself about it now instead of staying stuck in that space. And that is exactly one of the reasons that I teach this course, and exactly what students over and over and over say after they take this course of like they get overwhelmed, they get anxious, they get angry, whatever, but they're able to change it around, turn it around so quickly because they have the tools that they need to be able to switch that thought and that feeling around. That's exactly why I do the work that I do. And so I love that you say like, okay, it might happen in a moment, and you're able to transition that, but that doesn't mean it's going to ruin your whole day. Whereas maybe before the course, it was something that stuck with you. Like you would get angry at someone or something that happened, and maybe it would stick with you throughout the day or even a couple days. I mean, I remember when we first started talking that, I mean, there would be like 2, 3, 4 days to a week that you would be stuck in some kind of emotional energy. And
Hmm.
I don't see that in our conversations anymore. And that's just great. I love that you brought that up.
Well, it's
So,
been, yeah, it's been, I mean, life-changing really for me. And just, like I said, the counseling took me so far, and but I still wasn't getting, wasn't able to do that switch like you're talking about. So yeah,
yeah.
really great.
Everything has its place. I believe in counseling and I love it, and that's amazing. And also, I'm happy to be here to give you that extra and that extra stuff.
Yes, definitely.
Awesome. Great. So then, who would you recommend to take the workshop?
Oh, anyone who's been told that you're too sensitive needs to take the class.
Yeah.
I have been told multiple times, and so I kind of see that, especially in light of what the work that we've done over the last year and 3 months, and then the classes that or the workshops I've taken is just that's a superpower, being too sensitive. So, but anybody that's been told that, definitely. And then anybody that wants to learn how to follow their intuition more or better, or be more in tune with their intuition,
Yeah.
definitely recommend. And anyone who just wants to be more present in your life and be just more present and aware of this adventure that we're on.
Love it. I love it. Um, I think you hit the nail on the head. Definitely, those are the people who I'm looking for, who I know will benefit from this course. Saying that you're too sensitive, especially if you have any anxiety or overwhelm, those are my people. I have the techniques to help. And definitely, this course will open your intuition more, and you'll feel more, I'll say, like sure of it through this course, and definitely being present and being, what do I want to say, just adventurous, being on the adventure. I love it.
Curious, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Beautiful. Thanks so much, Susan. Is there anything else you would like to add about the course or
Um,
that I didn't cover with my questions?
Not that I can think of, just that I highly recommend it.
Yeah,
It's life-changing, yes.
awesome. Thank you. I love hearing that.
You.
And I know you'll help a lot of people with this interview. So thank you so much.
Thank
And
you.
I appreciate you taking the time out to be here.
My pleasure.
Yeah, I hope this helps the next student
Me
to
too.
decide to take this
Yes.
course. All right. Thank you again, Susan.
You.
And bye, everybody.
Bye.